Hey, y'all say y'all. Peace and Palo Santo 6. It's your girl, Divinely Lika. And I'm back again with another reading. Starting off by excusing you all for my nails. I know they look crazy. I still got one nail hanging on. And I won't be able to get my nails done for a while because the enamel is like completely ripped off of one of mine. So that's basically like a boo-boo on my nail right now. So let's see what's going on. Let's dive in this energy. I know Spirit's been kind of like nudging me to my Moonology deck for a little while now. And I decided, I'm like, let me come back on and do it. What's so good and what really motivated me to do a reading today is I got some time to do some real emotional, energetic cleansing today. And I just feel so good. I got to cry. I got to do some yoga. I did some emotional release yoga. I needed it so bad. I needed that so bad. I feel really, really good. And it kind of just, pushed me to want to sit down and channel. I feel like my auric field is just like a lot lighter. I felt like it was a little heavy for a little while. And I think it was kind of making it a little hard for me to channel. So much so that I feel like I would channel messages. There's a lot of messages that I channeled and I didn't upload because I'm like, this is like directly a message for me. Now, sometimes, don't get me wrong, I do like to use some of my own experiences because I do feel like one of my callings to this universe is to experience a lot of the hard times that I've experienced, and use my experiences and the lessons that I've learned through my experiences for other people to use me. I think I let the universe use me as an example and as a catalyst to other people's growth, to help them heal. So sometimes I actually don't mind when I'm channeling a message and I'm like, damn, that shit is really, really familiar. But the last few times I just felt like Spirit wanted me to sit with myself. I crashed my car a few weeks ago, and the universe works in mysterious ways. As disappointed as I was that I didn't have my, I felt like I kind of had a little piece of independence kind of stripped from me, not having transportation stuff. I've pretty much driven my whole life, even when I wasn't supposed to be. And but after some time, first of all, realizing, like looking at it as a blessing that it is, I'm okay, my son is fine, after the accident, but then taking the time to realize why Spirit wanted me to sit with myself. And it's been really nice. I didn't realize I needed this as bad as I did. I'm somebody who, I'm always moving. I keep it moving. I can go through something really traumatic and I'm not a sit and sulk person. I will address it for a while and I think for maybe a second and I think I just kind of shut down and I keep it moving. And I think, my spirit guides, they protect me in the craziest of ways. So I believe that they intentionally put me in a predicament where I had to sit with myself. And I'm so glad that I had to sit with myself, that I was forced in a situation to sit with myself because I needed to. I genuinely needed to. All right, so let's see what's going on, collective. Enough about me and my shit. Let's see what's going on. My last reading was, I was really, really transparent in my last reading as well, but I think I'm really okay with that. One thing I'm okay with is being like transparent about the things that I experienced and what I've been through. I'm not perfect. Shit, we're all healing, we're all growing, we're all learning. We're all spirits having a human experience and trying to navigate this shit the best that we possibly fucking can. In the best way that we know how. And and if I can help in any way by using myself and my experiences, then I'm going to do exactly that. So that's why I like to be, take some time to just be transparent about what it is that I'm going through, what I'm experiencing, and what I've learned through these experiences. All right, so we have faith in your dreams. Oh my God, y'all. Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon, and the one that just had me say, oh my God, is expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Y'all do know this is this is the energy we are in as of right now. New moon eclipse. We have a new moon. It was a solar eclipse, a new moon solar eclipse, and the sign of Libra. Balancing of the scales, I'm hearing. People that are due for their good karma is coming around. People who are due for their bad karma is about to bite them in the goddamn ass. Eclipse, this new moon eclipse, people in phases of our lives is getting eclipsed out of our energy. And I'm not surprised to see this. And it's so crazy because I do readings on myself as well. I got the new moon eclipse card as well for myself. And, you know, people are that shift, people can feel that shift. So there are certain people that got left in the past that are trying to see if they still have access. Okay, then it said, damn. Wow. So that's really supposed to come out. So it says, take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. And then we have be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. So cardinal moon is a very, that last card is very significant. And I'm going to say that just because I just tried to record a second ago. And I realized that my mic wasn't on. I typically do a testing 1 2 3. And I didn't do that on the last one. And when I decided to check, I was like, oh shit, my mic wasn't on. But this same card just tried to come out and I reshuffled all over again. So that one is definitely one to focus on. But let's see what's going on. The first one we have is have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. See what spirit want us to hear today. 26. Okay. So it says, don't give up. The situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. Yeah. Oh, I just got you know, y'all, I take the textbook message, but then, you know, I have my own messages as well. Oh, shit. This is nice. And then it's like a new moon eclipse. There's some powerful changes. Oh, this is nice. Okay, y'all, let me finish. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, then it's not the end. However, the waxing crescent moon card is a reminder that you must still keep moving forward. Whatever it is that you want we're going to run it back. However, the waxing crescent moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about, and allow your higher self to download information to you about the next step. Overall, this card suggests that there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about. So keep the faith. And Spirit wants you to keep the faith because there is a very powerful change that's about to happen. I did hear balancing of the scales. So something is, if you feel like it's like, you know, when the fuck are my ships coming in? Oh, they coming. They coming. They coming. Oh, wow. This is nice. This is really, really nice. Okay. All right. Okay, so it says, attuned to the moon. I am focused on what I want. Additional meanings for this card. Just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they're not manifesting. The next meaning is don't look back. Stay focused on moving forward. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. I'm fucking telling y'all. The collective is on, the mass majority of the divine collective is on the same timeline. Closing out cycles. Moving forward. Letting go of their past relationships, past situations that no longer serve them. past patterns that no longer serve them. It's beautiful. Then we have be patient as events unfold because there is a powerful change coming. And it says dig a little bit deeper to find more courage. Okay. The teaching. The waxing crescent moon is the second moon phase in the 8 main moon phases. But even if it's not the time of the waxing crescent moon, when you pull this card, it still suggests you need to really pursue your dreams. You need to really pursue your dreams. It's time to put your foot down hard as you chase your goals. Somebody is going to see their work finally paying off. Whether it's a work towards something external, whether it's work internally, someone is about to see their work finally really paying off by having the courage to keep moving forward. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's almost like a continuation of the last reading that I just uploaded. You might want to check that one out too. All right, so new moon eclipse. I'm so happy to see that one. That was so cool. New moon eclipse. Let's see. Okay. New moon eclipse. It says if you want affirmation, then you can achieve your dreams. Oh wow. Y'all, I'm telling you, there's somebody that has had a particular desire, a dream for quite some time, and you're about to see it manifest before your very fucking eyes. And I think for a lot of people, the biggest thing is just going to be like, and this is why it says take time to breathe out. It's going to be a breath of fresh air. Now, somebody is going to see their dreams manifesting for them. And for a lot of people, it's like, it's probably been, in your mind, it's probably been traumatic to get there, because it's like the universe even though the universe is going to give you what you asked for, they didn't tell you what was going to have to go and what was going to have to change in order for you to get it. But when you finally get to the point where you see these dreams manifest, you're going to really it's going to be like a breath of fresh air and release. Like, oh, fuck. I'm finally here. Like, after all that, look at where I'm at. I'm going to say in the Bible. One of my girls said today, she said, what'd she say? She said, God said, no weapons formed against me shall prosper. It didn't say what no weapons gonna be formed. So it's like, ain't nobody say you weren't gonna get beat up along the process. It's just that what was gonna happen wasn't gonna prosper. You're still gonna prosper at the end of the day. That's nice. Anyway, let's see what the rest of this is. Okay, it says if you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in this situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared, it could be quite a ride. And events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead you somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason. You'll appreciate it later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. Yup. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. And you know what? If there is any fear, the only fear is the fear of the unknown. Of you feeling like you don't know what's coming next. But the universe is saying that I got things out the way. I've forced it. And even if it's a situation, because there's times where, people are just so hell bent, like, to hold on to something that the universe is over and over again trying to get you to fucking release. At some point, it's like, if you don't do it willingly, then the universe is going to make it happen forcefully. Something dramatic, something drastic where you just tell yourself, like, I have to let the fuck go. I have to leave this situation alone. How you say, you can take the easy way, you can take the fucking hard way. But you know what? The hard way is fine, because at the end of the day, sometimes you need the hard way so you can actually learn the lesson tied to it. Some of us is stubborn as hell. Shit, I know I was. Couldn't nobody tell me I wasn't gonna reach my goals and have the person that I thought was my forever person by my side. Couldn't nobody tell me shit. I ain't give a fuck. I had every sign that this wasn't it, and I said shit. You's a damn lie. You don't understand. And so finally I was pushed to the point where I had to let the fuck go. Nothing was getting better. I wasn't progressing in my personal life. My finances wasn't progressing. Anything that I was working towards wasn't progressing. Nothing that I wanted to manifest for myself was manifesting. Why? Because the universe and my spirit guides wanted me to get somebody out of my fucking energy. You and this blessings in this person and you having this person are not tied together. Something gotta fucking go. So you either choose this person, and it really got to the point where I felt like, because I really felt like I got an opportunity to take a glimpse into my Akashic records, and I felt like there is some type of blessing that I'm destined to have, but I was going to forfeit that blessing if I continued to hold on to the person that I was holding on to. Genuinely, I felt that way. But anywho. So as the new portal is opening, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. Attuned to the moon. Never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Beautiful. Additional meanings for this card. Yes, 1,000 times yes. And you know what I just heard? That's for somebody, like, you know what? You might have thought that your last person was your forever person. You're going to meet somebody that's going to get on their knees and propose. And that's going to be your exact response. Yes, 1,000 times. Yes. In the universe, and I'm like, the universe is telling you anything that had to go is most definitely going to be replaced with something better. That house, that car, that job, that man, that woman, whatever is going to be replaced with something better. Those friendships that, like, I mean, beautiful. It's beautiful energy that you're walking into. You just have to have the courage to release the past, not just physically, but energetically as well. Energetically as well. And I want to stress energetically, because that is the part that people really struggle with the most. Energetically. People will break up with people and be holding on to pictures and clothes and all types of shit. No, let it go. Especially if it was a person you really struggle to get rid of. You really struggle to release yourself from. You need to get their energy away from you. Close out. Delete those text messages. Delete those messages. Delete those pictures and those videos and all that. Get rid of it. Because you're walking into something new. If you know that's not for your forever person, that means somebody else is your forever person. Why the hell are we holding on to anything from the past? Just saying. You have to have the courage to energetically and physically release the things that no longer serve you, because they are not a part of your future plans. They are not a part of the blessings that the universe has in store for you. All right. It said the next meaning is you're being shunted towards your life purpose. The next meaning is whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. And the last meaning is this is an important turning point in your life. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Continuation of the last goddamn reading. For real. All right, so it says the teaching. New moon eclipses are amongst the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of place. They herald a complete change of pace It is though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine, the goddess or spirit to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. If the universe ain't preaching through me, then shit, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I'm just saying. And we literally just had a new moon eclipse. Literally just had one. What was it, the 15th? I think it was yesterday. The new moon in Libra, solar eclipse. I swear it was like around yesterday or maybe the day before. Wow. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. All right, let's see what this one is. I've actually never seen this card before. Ooh, this finger hurt, y'all. Jesus. Moon 34. Okay. So it says take time to breathe out. And I'm telling y'all, this breathe out is a breath of fresh air. It's a breath of release. It's that breath you take when you look back on your past and look how far you came and you're like, shit, I done came a long goddamn way. It's that type of breathe out. But I'm going to see what the textbook is talking about. But anyway, it says the intensity of the full moon has abated. And what are we left with? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked. And it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences. Yes, beautiful. Learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. So boom, this is also the time to take to take some time to sit with yourself to understand what is it that you were supposed to learn from these experiences, right? Tied to your past, right? And then not even just that, but also to take the time to really realize how far you have come. Most of us who have closed out these cycles, this ain't our first time trying. This wasn't our first time saying, I'm done. This is the first time we said, I'm done, and I'm standing on that. I'm done with this fucking job. I'm done with this bullshit ass friendship. I'm done with this toxic ass relationship. I'm done with this pattern of doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, and I keep getting the same shit over and over and over again. You're asking, okay, so boom, boom, boom. It says, that's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked, and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. I'm telling you, Spirit really wants to keep this message is coming out often, and it's coming out often for a reason, because somebody is scared of the change that's happening. Somebody is not fully comfortable in this space. You might be proud of yourself, but somebody may not be comfortable being in this space because they never seen themselves being in this space, and then two, I guess things just play out in ways that you didn't see it. You didn't see it coming. You're in the space of unknown, and that's uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable for anybody. 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, y'all. Please read that book. I don't even know how to interpret the message that I read, but it really tells you, it's basically like telling you to embrace the unknown as like almost like a gift. Anywho, so yeah, we're taking the time to look back on what it is that we were supposed to learn from these situations in this chapter that we closed out. And we're also taking the time to acknowledge and celebrate ourselves for closing out these cycles. Because like I said, for most of us, for most of the collective, this was not your first time saying, I'm fucking done. I'm not doing this shit no more. This is the first time that you said it and you stood on it. This is the first time that you said, I don't give a fuck. I'm done. I choose me and what's best for me. This could be external or internal. Now Spirit says that have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Breathe. Breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel like you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself. If you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. Attune to the moon. I am where I am and it's okay. Additional meanings for this card. You should know where you stand either now or very soon. The next meaning is you need to take some time out for your own good. The next one is it's time for you to share your wisdom and experience with someone else. And the last meaning is avoid falling into a slump. Okay, boom. Damn. All right, so what I just channeled is a little tricky. And I think it's because I'm getting two energies. There are some people who have been in a slump. After closing out their cycles and closing out certain chapters of their lives. There are certain people who have not taken the time to breathe. They've been on pedal to the fucking metal to just not have to fully sit into what this new situation is for themselves. And I'm hearing it's like almost like having a balance of the two. Don't be in a slump, because a slump just gives me like down and depressed. You do need to take some time to sit with yourself. If you've been pedal to the metal, you haven't taken the time to breathe and actually reflect on everything that has transpired and where you are now. Spirit is telling you to sit the fuck down and process. Sit down and process your emotions. And when I say sit down in stillness. No electronics, no nothing. Sit in stillness. If you're somebody who, and I feel like this was the last channel message I have, and this is what I just realized within myself, I had suppressed feelings about closing out my cycle and chapter. Suppressed. I haven't felt anything. And I also think I've been moving, like pedal to the metal moving. So if you're somebody who's like that and it's like you don't even feel like you don't know what you're feeling, then you need to get to moving so you can feel. And what has helped me tremendously is yoga. I looked up emotional release yoga. I don't know where Spirit gives me my downloads, where the hell they even come from, why they hit me, how they do. They just do. Spirit said, do some yoga, specifically look up emotional release yoga. And that's exactly what I did. And I cried my fucking eyes out. And it allowed me to get back into my body. Sometimes you don't even realize you're not in your body. You're just moving. I'm going to work and then I'm going to go do this. I got to go run to the store, do this, do that. Make sure the kids is cool. Make sure my pops is cool. Make sure whatever. But you're not actually, you don't even know what you're feeling because you're always moving. And then you're just doing it again the next day, and the next day, and the next day. So rather you're sitting down in a slump and you're sitting and soaking and being depressed and down and looking at this time as for a bad time versus the blessing that it truly is, then Spirit wants you to pull yourself out of that. Go get into nature. Start walking. Start getting outside. Walk barefoot. I know it's getting cold, y'all. Hopefully you live somewhere in the South and you don't live up north like me. But If you can, get out in nature. Let your feet feel some grass. Okay? Let your feet feel some dirt. Please. Get yourself nice and grounded. And if you're one of them people who's moving, then you need to sit down with yourself. Okay? Sit with yourself. And I'm going to be honest with you. If the universe wants you to do it, they going to make you do it. I promise you, they sat me down. Crashed my car. I said, you got to be fucking playing. Didn't see it for the lesson that it was. But see, one thing about me, I'm going to always find a lesson. Because I know I am forever divinely guided. So anything that is happening for a greater purpose. Every single time. I don't give a fuck how fucked up it seems. Now, it may take me a minute to see the lesson in itself. I'm not a person who's like, something bad happens and it's like, oh, but there's a greater lesson behind this, so I'm okay. No, I be pissed as hell. I was mad as hell about crashing my goddamn car. I was mad as hell the first few days I had to catch an Uber. Should I still be a little bit mad when I got to catch an Uber? You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I do understand that I'm divinely guided and the universe works in very mysterious ways. And if you are not, if you are at a point in your life where spirit and the universe wants you to sit with yourself and process past events, where you're at in the present, so you can be actually prepared for your future, then they're going to make you sit the hell down. Whether it's you end up sick as hell and you got to sit down or whatever it may be, they will force you to sit down. That's why I say you want to do it the easy way, you want to do it the hard way. Either way, you going to fucking do it. Whether when it comes to holding on to people, that it's time for them to go, you want to do this the easy way, you want to do this the hard way. Like I said, I'm hard-headed as hell. I learned everything the hard way. I swear to gosh. I be learning everything the hard way. So this is why I love that the universe has used me and has really guided me to my purpose, that I can be a catalyst to other people's growth and to other people's healing. I love that. I really, really love that. Because, yes, I'm the stubborn ass who has learned everything the hard way. So almost anything that comes up, I can relate because I done did it. Or I done been there. But anyway. Okay, so the teaching, it says the disseminating moon is the first moon phase after the explosion of energy that comes with the full moon. No matter when you pick this card, and you know what I just seen that as? This is the calm after the storm. Right? Explosion of energy, the tower moment. The tower moments that hit, that kind of pushed us into this new chapter. We are in the calm after the storm. And a lot of people don't know how to process, don't know how to be within that energy of the calm, especially if you're used to chaos. You're used to always being stimulated in some way, shape, or form. You don't even know what calmness and peace feels like. It feels weird. It feels lonely. It feels like, oh, I ain't got shit to do. I'm bored as hell. Like, it feels like that. At first, before you really understand that, wait, shit. Reality is nobody's stressing me out. I don't have any real major obstacles. I don't have to look over my shoulder about people I can't trust. I'm not in this toxic ass work environment anymore. I'm not doing the same toxic shit that I used to do. I'm not hanging around the same toxic friends. Actually, I'm not bored. I think I'm just at peace. And you know what that means when you're at a place of peace, at a place of calm? That means there's nothing in the way. There's nothing in the way of you getting any and everything that you have worked for, externally and internally. Nothing is in the way. Ain't no snakes in the grass, ain't no nothing. That is beautiful. And trust me, just like Spirit said, almost anything you lost will be replaced with better. Fuck them bullshit ass friends. You're going to get better ones. Forget that bullshit ass relationship. You're going to get a better partner. You're going to get the partner that's actually meant to be with you for a lifetime. And that's with you taking the time to reflect on everything that has transpired and with the universe and the lesson that the universe was trying to teach you. Okay. So boom. So it says the disseminating moon is the first moon phase after the explosion of energy that comes with the full moon. No matter when you pick this card, it suggests that you are at a more tranquil point in life. You are at a more tranquil point in the life cycle of whatever situation you're asking about. This is not the ideal time to start something new. The disseminating moon is the time to breathe out, give yourself some time off, and think about what has passed. I didn't even read that. I felt that. Okay, Spirit. Shit, I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I'm just saying. Like, what? This is such a beautiful reading to me. Because there is somebody right now who don't even know what's in store for them. You don't even know. I'm about to, I almost want to cry because I know, like, I almost want to cry, but it's tears of joy because I can feel the energy in the collective. One thing about being an empath, when I'm channeling this energy for y'all, I be feeling y'all energy. That's what makes it even easier for me to channel the messages. I feel it. Somebody is going to look back and cry tears of joy like, oh my God. I cannot believe how far I've come. I remember the days when I sat there and I cried when those tower moments were hitting. And I realized that the people that I really wanted to come with me and the people that I love the most can't come with me. And now I'm replaced with all this love and genuine intentions. And oh my gosh, I see this. Like, I see it crystal clear. And I'm so happy for you all. And shit, happy for me too. Because I see this for all of us. All right, so the last one is Cardinal Moon. Be bold and make the first move. So, okay, so I guess Spirit is saying after sitting with yourself for a minute, reflecting, and I think, for a lot of people, and like my readings are timeless. So, past, present, future, I genuinely see this for the future energy. Shit, what the hell was I about to say, y'all? I don't remember. It'll come to me when it needs to come to me. Let's try to find this. Cardinal Moon. And the reason why Spirit wants you to take the time to sit with yourself before you go and you hop into something else, because they want you to make a well-informed decision. I just heard well-informed decision. That is why Spirit wants a lot of us, after closing out this chapter, you have to realize how much work you've done. See, I think the problem, what happens is when you're in this tranquil place, when you're used to being in chaos and being stimulated by some type of drama on a regular basis, and then like now you're just in this place of like peace and tranquil and there's not really much going on, you want to fill those gaps with something. So you're making yourself busy, or you're keeping yourself occupied, so you're not sitting in peace, so to avoid what you feel like is sitting in boredom. No, Spirit wants you to sit with yourself so you can make a well-formed decision, because the next energy is be bold and make the first move. And the decision is going to be well informed because you sat down to sit with yourself, to see what it is that your internal GPS is telling you, to see what your spirit guides are telling you, to take some time to pay attention to nature, sit in stillness. Take some time to pay attention to nature. The universe communicates with us all the fucking time. 11:44 on the timer. That's a synchronicity right there. I was just about to say synchronicities. Honestly, 11:22, 11:44. I actually need to start looking those numbers up because I get those so frequently and I do not know why. But 11:22 and 11:44. But anyway, Spirit will communicate with us through numbers, through Animal totems, that's what I kind of learned of recently. Like there would be a lot of times where I just get random insects that show up. Bees specifically, bees would be one. I had a time where a caterpillar was in my house, and I'm like, I don't even have no all there is screens on every last window. Caterpillars move all of a inch every minute and a half. They move slow as shit. So it definitely couldn't have crawled in here or made its way in my house through, like, you know, with my door being like, you know, sometimes when you're walking in and out the house, it damn sure ain't come in the house like that. I don't leave my door wide open because I am not welcoming to insects or flies flying in my house. So I came across the caterpillar. I had to look up the spiritual meaning behind a caterpillar, and I was like, oh my gosh, this I can really resonate with what this means. So start paying attention to stuff. I've been seeing a lot of cardinals lately, blue jays and stuff like that. Look up the meanings of these things. Okay? All right. And that's what you're going to be doing when you're taking this time to breathe out. And the reason why I'm spending so much time on this energy, because I feel like this is the current energy for most of the collective right now. The tranquil, the peace, the quiet. Okay? All right. Shit, I could have found the fucking the daggone page while I've been sitting here talking. Cardinal Moon 104. Okay. Let's see. So it says, be bold and make the first move. Now is the time to be bold, bossy, even take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you're going to need to be all those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worrying about it, okay. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worrying about a situation, it is a suggestion to be less passive instead and take an assertive stance. As you steer, I just heard this. I just heard this for somebody. Somebody where you may have been more passive in the past, somebody is learning how, with this time of sitting with yourself and being with yourself, you are learning how to set healthy boundaries. That's actually a big lesson for a lot of people that have closed out chapters. Learning how to set boundaries with people. And a lot of us, you actually don't want to go jump into something new until you really master how to set boundaries. So I just heard that for somebody. So it is a suggestion to be less passive, instead to take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way to step up as a leader. Attune to the moon. I am taking charge of my destiny. Additional meanings for this card. Be bold and follow your heart and your emotions. The next meaning is avoid recklessness or moving too fast. The next meaning is to come into your power. The time for action is now. The last meaning is ask Ganesha, the Hindu elephant god, for help. Okay, that's a first. I never heard that. So it says the teaching. In astrology, there are 3 quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, and Libra, and Capricorn. Remember, we each have all 12 signs in our chart for different parts of our lives. It's just the way the astrological wheel works. These are the signs that like to get things started and which are the natural leaders. No matter when you draw this card, it's a sign that something new is starting, and you quite possibly need to take the lead on it. So I feel like for somebody, I hear like there's an opportunity or something that's going to come somebody's way. And it's something that you're going to need to act on. That's for some of you. But for a lot of you, This be bold and make the first move is, I really feel like it is around setting boundaries for yourself, and learning how to tell people what your boundaries are in the very beginning. But this has been your Message Collective. I can't even believe I've been on for 44 minutes. It doesn't even feel like it. And that really takes me back to the message that I said yesterday with, the law of Dharma. And Dharma is just a transcript word for life purpose. When you're doing, like, what genuinely makes you happy, when you're living in your purpose, you lose track of time because you don't feel like you're working. I don't even feel like I've sat here for 44 minutes, but I've been here for 44 minutes and I loved every minute of it. But if this resonated in any way, shape, or form, please like, comment, and subscribe. It is a beautiful way to energetically donate back to my channel. But in the meantime, I wish you all the best in your healing, spiritual life journey. We are all spirits having a human experience, and we are just trying to do the best we can to get through and navigate it. And I wish you all peace, love, and blessings. But until next time,